the ghost of the old relic. For Christmas, I always hoped for something special. Not just gifts and food, but a sense of wonder, some kind of magic. That year, however, I received something I would never forget. My grandmother, whom I rarely saw because of her constant travels, decided to visit us for the holidays. She always brought unusual gifts, but this time she outdid herself. Grandma handed me an antique music box. "This music box has been in our family for generations," she said with a smile. "They say it holds the spirit of our family." I looked at the gift. The box was magnificent, carved from dark wood with patterns of stars and moons. It looked like something from an old, forgotten world. "Just be careful," Grandma added, her tone suddenly serious. "It holds more than just music." I brought the music box to my room and placed it on the shelf. That night, as I lay in bed, I decided to open it. As soon as I turned the key, a melody began to play. It was beautiful, but strange, haunting, almost impossible to forget. But along with the music, I felt an odd sensation, as if someone else was in the room with me. I glanced around, but of course, no one was there. "Must be my imagination," I muttered, and went to sleep. The next day, the music box started acting oddly. It played on its own, even though I hadn't touched it. New patterns began to appear on its surface. Patterns I was sure hadn't been there before. What was even stranger was the feeling that I wasn't alone. When I stayed in my room, it seemed as if someone invisible was standing in the corner, like a shadow flickering at the edge of my vision. I told Grandma about it, but she just gave me a mysterious smile. "It seems the box has chosen you. Don't be afraid of it. It just wants to tell you something." On the third night, the melody woke me up. The music box had opened on its own, and in its soft glow, I saw a figure forming. It was a translucent silhouette of a woman in an old-fashioned dress. Who are you?" I stammered, clutching my blanket tightly. "I am your great-grandmother," the ghost said gently, "and I am here to warn you." She explained that the music box carried the history of our family, along with the shadows of past mistakes. One such mistake was a lost letter that had caused a feud between our ancestors. "You must find the letter and destroy it," she said, "so our family can finally be at peace." The next day, I told Grandma what I had seen. She was quiet for a long moment before finally speaking. "That might be true. When I was younger, I heard stories about a letter, but I never thought it mattered." We began searching. Grandma recalled that the letter might have been hidden in the house many years ago. I started going through the attic, where old family belongings were stored, and there it was. In an old chest, I found a yellowed envelope sealed with wax. I didn't dare open it. Instead, I brought it straight to Grandma. "No wonder the spirit couldn't find peace," she whispered. Setting the spirit free, Grandma and I decided to burn the letter in the fireplace. As soon as the envelope caught fire, a light breeze swept through the room, and I heard the same melody from the music box. For a moment, I saw my great-grandmother's face in the flames. She looked at us with gratitude before fading away. After that, the music box stopped playing on its own. It remained just a beautiful relic, but its melody no longer carried an eerie tone. From that Christmas onward, our family felt different. The unspoken tension that had always lingered seemed to disappear. Grandma shared the story with everyone, and we decided that the music box would become a symbol of our family unity. Every time I hear its melody now, I think of that night. It reminds me that even in the most mysterious events, there's a chance to find peace and meaning if you're willing to listen.